Hey, welcome back to Real Estate Genius. We are the Waggoner team, and we're bringing you the stats for last month, which was March of 2025. I had to think about it for a second.
It is though. The other day I was thinking like I had a moment where it took me about 4 seconds to be like, what time of year is it? Is it getting colder or getting warmer? Like it literally took me way too long. That was awesome. You did that just for me, brother. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, I did. So we want to make you the real estate genius in your family around the central Indiana real estate market. We also share these with you each month because we want you to make informed decisions about moves that you potentially may want to make. We want you to have all the data for those decisions as well. So that's why we do this. But before we get to that, my brother always has a topic for us to discuss. Brother, what do you have for us?
I really should know that it's getting warmer, brother, because we last week kicked off Wiffleball season, brother. It's
yes,
Wiffleball season. I'm excited. So for those of you that don't know, which is probably almost everyone, we don't talk about this much outside the family.
No.
For the last couple of years, we have played Wiffleball against our kids who are now fully teenagers. All three of the boys that we play. Andy has 3 kids. I have 3 kids, but there are 3 of the boys that we play wiffle ball with kind of all through the spring and summer whenever we can get the families together. So, we played for the first time. Opening day was at your house last week, brother.
It was.
It didn't go well. It didn't go well for us.
And I take the blame for that because I coughed up an 8-3 lead in the third inning to lose game 1.
It wasn't 8-3, was it?
It was. Yes, it was. I remember it very, very unfortunately, but I do remember it.
Well, that's tough.
We had an insurmountable lead, and then I suddenly could not find the strike zone anymore, and they got timely hits, and they came back.
So we dropped 2 out of 3 to those boys. 2 of the 3 games went to extra innings, by the way. So it was very competitive. But the real thing I wanted to tell you, brother, is that I was so it took we probably played for 3 or 3.5 hours. It was over 3 hours that we played.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, it took me 4 or 5 days to stop being sore, which I'm frankly embarrassed about because I'm not an out of shape person. I work out. I don't run as many miles as you, but I work out pretty consistently and I try to stay healthy and all that. But something about it, and I know you pitched 2 of the 3 games, so your shoulder was about to fall off, I'm guessing.
Yep.
But I had an unbelievable amount of soreness, and so I'm just now back to myself. How about you?
Yeah. I think probably Saturday or Sunday I felt like me again.
Yeah.
And we played Tuesday. Is that right?
We did. We played Tuesday last week. Yeah.
Yeah. Friday, it was starting to go away. But it was the weekend before. I'm like, okay, I think I can resume activities, like my normal stuff. But
and you got a bullpen session in because we take this very seriously and we have side sessions and we work on crafting pitches and all these things.
I did. I'd worked on it last night because I was feeling good again. And the shoulder responded well, brother. I'm pleased to report. I feel good today.
Nice. You love to hear it. You love to hear it, brother. That's good. We're going to need you pretty soon. We need to get our next dates on the calendar, but show what's up. Last year, we had a much better season. We dominated all year long. So,
yep.
And before you get on us about picking on little kids, there's 3 of them, and they're bigger, faster, and stronger than both of us.
They are. Yeah. Their reflex is much quicker. They're,
Let's dive in, though, to the area market stats. First of all, overall home sales are down 1.9% compared to last year. This is not a big deal. This is the kind of the micro fluctuation, right? We're expecting overall home sales to be similar, maybe a couple percent more home sales than last year. So within that, you're going to have these little micro fluctuations. But overall, home sales down 1.9% comparing last month to March of 2024.
Right on. Median sale price last month was $298,995. That's up 3% over this time last year, which is great to see. And we thought it would be in the 1 to 3% range this year, so that we're tracking so far.
Yeah.
2025 for that. So good to see home value staying strong.
Exactly. Inventory is up 17.5% compared to a year ago. I was discussing today, we had our team meeting today, and the person I was sitting with, another realtor, we were saying, they talked about last year, the amount of new construction there was.
Yeah.
It accounted for, I think they said, a third of home sales last year was new construction.
Yeah.
So
that's a high percentage.
It is, and I wonder if the builders building as much as they have over the last year is contributing to this inventory number as well. But all in all, it's good news for buyers to have more homes on the market to see.
And then the average days on market, spring market's here, spring selling season. It is just 13 days now. That is 42% faster than a month ago. And let's see, we were 2 months ago, we were like in the 40s, I think, 42 or 43 days on market. And it's come down in just 2 months to 13.
Yeah.
And I think we're seeing that in our personal business too. We've had some buyers that have had to compete recently.
Yeah.
At that lower price point, like the entry level kind of home. So it's interesting to see how quickly that came down.
It is, yeah, because normally you'll see these numbers ebb and flow a little bit. You'll see them kind of consistently climb over the course of several months, or they'll hover in a similar area. But to see it from just a couple months ago get cut in half and then cut in half again, that's a lot more rapid than what we normally see. So it just says a lot of buyers are coming into the market now in the Indianapolis market. So
they are,
Brother, when you think takeaways coming off of these stats and what you're thinking about for our clients and people that are thinking of buying and selling, what's at the top of your mind right now?
Yeah, for me, it's that last one, just being aggressive now. I don't think you have the time to wait that you maybe did a month or two ago. So get out there and go see what you are interested in right away. And then teaming up with a strategic partner that can help you in those multiple offer situations, or craft a strategic offer so that you get the property that you want when you find it, I think is going to be key this spring and summer.
That's well said, brother. Well said. We're going to wrap up Real Estate Genius because Andy and I have to throw a bullpen session and I'm working on my slider, and the knuckleball is just garbage right now. So I got to
stretch it out.
Yeah, got to stretch it out. So we'll do that. We'll be back with more Wiffleball scores and real estate stats next month on Real Estate Genius. See ya.